surf fishing is basically fishing off the beach, in the surf. Island Beach State Park's one of the few places that you can still drive on the beach, which makes it really accessible and really nice for you and lets you move around.
There's the ocean.
There's the ocean. Smell
the ocean, everybody.
Yeah, a little snotty today, but still not bad at all. Basically, by the wave energy is how you decide what ounce weight to throw when you're bait fishing. Like today, we'll be using like 6 to 8 ounce weights with the bait.
What's it feel like for you when you're out there?
It's just nice. It's relaxing, I commute probably 3 to 4 hours a day to North Jersey, which really stinks. I'm not gonna lie about that. I hate it. So like it's nice. It's some me time. It's easy me time. It's cheap me time. It's just one of those things. It's convenient. It's easy to do, and just go out and do it.
And that's the thing I remember too about our initial conversation is just that you work a lot. Like you're a hard worker. Like I did bridges for about 10 years now. Bridges kind of slowed down a little bit, so I'm doing the heavy highway and all that stuff. So it's just, you don't get that much free time, let alone daylight. It's something you can come and do. You put your headlights on and you can do it at night. It's, it's a 24-hour a day kind of thing. So when you get your free time and you feel like spending it, it's easy to do. It's a matter of convenience. I love that you also bring Hannah with you a lot when you go. So Hannah, what do you like about it?
You get to do a lot of stuff out there, and it's really fun.
What do you do? Like what?
I just sit by the fire sometimes, and that's it.
Do you have your own fishing pole?
Yeah.
Yeah? And do you remember the first time you caught a fish?
Yeah.
What was it like?
It was like at the, it was
Ocean
at the...
County College?
Yeah, it was at the...
Freshwater?
Yeah, it was at the freshwater. And it was really fun.
Were you with your dad?
Yeah.
Do you like to go fishing with your dad?
Yeah.
What's it like to spend time like that, just you and your dad sometimes, right?
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's nice.
So is your dad like one of your friends? Like you get to talk with him and stuff when you're fishing? What's your favorite memory?
When I caught my 18-pound bluefish.
An 18-pound bluefish? You did not reel that in all by yourself, did you?
I did.
You did? What was your dad doing while you were doing that?
I don't know. I wasn't focusing on him. He was standing behind me.
Was he guiding you, telling you, reel that in? No, or you did it all by yourself?
I did it all by myself.
You know what? That's super cool. What's so cool about that is that your dad has something that he likes to do in his life, and it made you stronger. Do you see that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like you could do almost anything now. You reeled in an 18-pound fish all by yourself. That's pretty cool. So Gary, you know what's really neat about it? I mean, you take something you love, you do it with your daughter, and it's so inspirational, I feel, because obviously this has, made your life more exciting, right? You look forward to it, not just working, but coming home and doing something that you love so much.
Oh yeah, like it's pouring rain now and I go fishing.
I mean, look at us, it's raining and we're like, no, the rain is not stopping us, right?
Yeah, I got your raincoat and waders, we're good to go.
I'm excited to get out there and fish. I love to fish too, Hannah, I do. I've always loved to fish. So for people who need to incorporate a passion of some kind into their lives, what should they envision in their world? How should they envision this impacting what they're doing in their lives, their everyday?
Honestly, it's one of those things. It's just relaxing. It's easy. It's easy to do.
You don't have to think.
I mean, you do have to think because there is stuff to it. But the biggest thing is you don't go out fishing to catch fish. You go out fishing because it's something you enjoy. Catching fish is a bonus. You know what I mean? I get skunked more than I catch fish sometimes, and it's no big deal. I still go out, just because, there was one night I remember, I don't even know, 7-8 years ago. I'm sitting there, the comb jellies came in, which have bioluminescence in them. So, it was probably 3 to 4 foot waves.
Are you talking about jellyfish?
Yeah, they're like jellyfish, but they don't have the tentacles and everything.
Okay. Yeah.
But they light up green. So, the waves are going, and, the comb jellies were in, and, the waves were, and when you churn them up is when they do their bioluminescence. So with the waves doing it, like the waves were literally glowing and everything like that. Like, I mean, it sounds kind of silly, but it's kind of neat sitting there looking at it, you know what I mean? And it's, yeah, you know, like, but it's, you know, it's just like stuff like that. Like you hear people, oh, I saw a dolphin. Well, yeah, I see them like 6-7 days a week. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's, you know, it's stuff you kind of half take for granted eventually, but it's stuff that's really neat. And when you hear other people talk about it, it's like, well, yeah, I do have something kind of cool going on, you know?
Absolutely. And the thing is, too, that people don't realize New Jersey has this.
Right.
You know, that we have that. So, okay. Something else that you said was you liked doing motocross, but you just had to pivot because there was no time in your life for something like that.
Well, that and I got to pay a mortgage still, too.
Exactly, but
I can't get hurt.
And that's true for so many people. So how do you think
Right.
they can explore getting something cool in their life and making it fit? Like, what would you recommend for them?
The way this kind of came about was a matter of convenience, like I was saying, and it's just going out and trying it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what's out there until you actually try it. You know, talk to other people. I mean, like me, I'll talk to anybody. I mean, as you found out. You know, and it's just putting yourself out there and seeing what somebody's going to throw back to you to figure out what you want to do, and if it's something that's going to interest you and all that kind of stuff. You know, like I didn't know anything about it. Like I didn't grow up fishing or anything like that, and it's not something my dad did. So like you go into the bait shop and basically like, hey dude, this is what I'm looking to do, and they're like, okay. And my advice is going to the small mom and pop shops because the guys that are in there are guys that are interested in doing it and enjoy doing it. So like it's the same kind of passion that like with me talking to you guys, that person coming off the street, they're going to do the same thing to you, you know, and they're not going to steer you wrong. Like if you go in and say, listen, I've never done it before, I want to get out there, I have $50 to spend. Okay, here you go. Buy these 2 lures, buy this cheap fishing pole, and out the door you go, and you catch 2 or 3 fish, and you know what? You're back in there spending $200 on another pole because now you're into it.
Right. Well, and
You
just like you're sharing your passion with us today, and we get to experience it.
Right.
They're sharing theirs with you,
Right.
in the same way.
But you get that at the mom and pop shops. Like
Right.
that's the thing. Like you can't go into Sports Authority or Dick's or something like that. But they're paid employees. It's a job. You know, you go into the mom and pop shops around here for the most part, and you're getting the guys that are in their mid-60s, they're retired. They really don't need the money. You know what I mean? They're out there, they're doing it to get out of bed in the morning, and it's something they enjoy doing. And like they probably do it for free. You know?
Right. So would your recommendation then for people to go do to execute a plan today? Would your recommendation be for that people to visit the mom and pop shop?
100%. The mom and pop shops are where it's at, you know, and that's kind of like part of just being in America, and what made everything going good was the mom and pop shops. That's what grew us, you know. I mean, I know my first jobs until I got into doing the bigger stuff was all mom and pop shops, and it's nice to see that there's that sense of family and people that actually respect their job, and they're not just there for, okay, you know, whatever, I'm punched in, now I gotta talk to people.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, we've all seen I'd rather be fishing than working and all those
Oh yeah.
things like that. So what would your closing advice, final thoughts be before you get us out on the beach today in the drizzle to surf fish?
You want the God's honest truth? It's just go out and do it and see if it's something you like. If it's something you like, I know you're going to be hooked. Like, you know, not to use a but yeah, exactly, you know. But you'll see how relaxing it is. You get away from everything. And you can make, you know, with anything in life, it's what you make out of it yourself. It's not what the actual thing is. It's whether or not you really enjoy it. You know, that's basically the bottom line of it. You know, there's plenty of people that would come do what we're about to go do and say, this is boring, I can't stand doing this. Where to me, boring's okay. Like, I'm busy enough all the time.
Exactly.
I'm cool with it, you know?
Yeah,
so, like,
that's awesome.
Everything's not for everyone, but, you know, you don't know what's for you until you try it. You know, that's the bottom line of it.
Hannah, do you have a final thought for everybody listening?
No.
Do you think they should try surf fishing?
Yeah.
Do you think kids your age should hang out with their dads a little bit? Because they could be pretty cool.
Dads or moms.
Or moms, absolutely. Trust me, I'm a mom. I get that. I'm down. Give me 5. Awesome. Okay, let's see who can catch the biggest fish today. You on? All right. So thank you guys so much for spending this day with us. I can't wait to get out there and experience your passion with us. And I just want to thank you so much, you know.
Thank you,
Because
guys.
really, people
I'm
like-
excited.
Yeah, people like you motivate me. See that way? It just energy just bouncing all off the cab inside this truck, because that's what happens when people get busy with their passions. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
And I talk to you, 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 and we love, and we hate, and we demonstrate, we try to relate. This is my breakthrough. Whoa. Said now, this my breakthrough. Whoa. Oh man, this my breakthrough. Whoa.